a point of problem which I see very commonly in people, that they're not aware or they actually forget when they have to eat the medicines. And the last but not the least is the records tab. So, records is basically where the patient is able to upload their prescriptions and records, right? So now, usually doctors give you a written prescription, right? So, how will you upload that? You'll click a picture and you can directly upload it onto the database via the click a picture option, or you can select a file if it is in an online mode. Of course, you can also take a picture, rename it, and then select file and then upload it. It will also show you a history of all the records that you have uploaded, making it much easier for you. It will also allow you to like rename the document which you have uploaded specifically. Yeah, so I think that's all about the website or design of the website. Hello.
Yeah, we are here.
Yeah.
So, Dheeraj, have you done any uh, coding in the program or any programming for this?
Programming, no, it's basically interactive. It's Figma, right? So it's
Yes.
interactive. We did see HTML, and we were thinking of inculcating HTML tables to create the schedule, but in the end, I didn't get how to like inculcate that code into this.
So, who's gonna update the schedule, the patient or the doctor?
Neither. It's actually gonna be via your prescriptions. So you already have your prescriptions given by a doctor, right? And you'll be uploading it onto the database, right? So after at that point, uh, the computer itself will read that and it will upload it based on the medicines. Like it'll be written down. Let's say crocin at after breakfast. Let's say, for example, if it is written there, then it will read that and will do it away. It's AI based, basically, to say the least.
Oh, okay. So it will be automated, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
So you have an option to upload record. A patient, why would a patient upload a record?
Because usually the doctors, okay, so let's say if a doctor does upload it onto the database, right, then you'll need a much more complicated coding language for this. When you actually want to deploy it, I'm looking at the deployment part of it as well. So when you want to deploy it, what you would want to do is you want to have a common database and then have people's records kept there under the person's name, and then the doctor has to access through all of it, which may take time and which may be confusing as well. So it is much easier and it is much more practical basically for the person himself to upload the prescriptions, because the prescriptions are always given as well to the
So,
patient.
okay, so question.
Yep.
Let's say there's a person who is aged 50, 55 plus,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't know how to scan a document and all this stuff. Will
Yeah.
it be very easy for him to or her to upload a document?
Because all it isn't necessary that they have to scan it, right? That's
Oh,
what I said. You can either scan it, keep it, like let's say Adobe Scan, and then you want to select the file for the quality and stuff, right? Or if you just don't want to go through all of that hassle, just click on the click a picture button and you can just live click the picture and it'll automatically upload it onto the database.
okay. Yes, normally I haven't seen such kind of feature where the patient uploads a record, because it's basically then there is no restriction, right? A patient can upload anything. And do you want to fill your database with junk files? I don't know.
That is a problem which I did look into actually. Now that you mention it, that is true. But yeah, it's basically up to the patient, right? Even if they do upload it onto the database, it's their own job to retrieve it as well. The
Mhm.
doctor, yeah, the doctor can view it, but at the same time, it's patient's responsibility. There are a lot of applications like this where you can do multiple other stuff as well. But because of your responsibility for maintaining your own database,
Okay.
you don't do it.
Yeah, got it. Thanks. That's all. I mean, nothing else. No more questions from my side. For thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Sorry, ma'am. Were you saying something?
Yes, I have one question, Dheeraj.
Sure.
Can you tell me how did you, Monish and Ruben collaborated in this project?
So basically, via Discord, as well as Figma is a collaborative project. So you can choose to have a team project on this, and then
So,
you can just share the link.
no, I understand that. I want to know who contributed in what.
So basically, we all just sat on the what do you call it, Discord, and then we shared one screen, and at the same time, three of us were working on different aspects, right? So let's say Ruben was doing all of the text and the alignments and making it look more beautiful. I was doing the interactions part and basically the idea or the outline of it. And Monish was also helping out with whatever is remaining.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dheeraj.
Thank you.
You may leave, Dheeraj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next in line, we have Team 66.
Hmm.
Hi, Team 66. Please start presenting whenever you can.
Just a minute, I don't think so. They have admitted one of our members.
Uh, it's two of you, right?
No, there's one more,
No, the three of
Mr. Amar.
us.
In the Excel sheet, there was a mistake. I don't think they have added one. Can you just tell the host to admit? Because he's telling me that he's in the waiting room.
Yes, I've informed them. They added her. I think she just hasn't accepted it. Can you ask your friend to join again? There were some issues.
Hello. Yeah. So he did join in, but then he told me that he was sent in panel one, and then he rejoined. I don't know what's happening with him.
Okay, thanks.
So like, do we have to start presenting without him, or
Just let's give it a one more minute and then otherwise you can.
okay? Yeah. Yeah. So he just came.
Yes, please start the
Okay.
presentation.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we are team 66, and I'm Neil Mehta, and my two partners are Aditya Seth and Jimit Parmar. Okay. So as for the question, we made a UI for the coder Monica. Yeah. So this is basically the home page. Sorry. This is basically the home page of the website where you you can see three buttons: the dashboard, medical records, and appointments. So dashboard basically shows you to the your account, and it displays your information. And here you can book. Here also there are two buttons to book an appointment or view your own medical records. And if you want to find doctors which give a specific service, for example, if you want to talk to a doctor about a sore throat or a cold or a cough, so you can just type in here. And well, on the next page, appointment booking. Your Aditya Seth will talk about.
Mm. This is the appointment booking page. Here you can fill in your information on the right hand side. Sorry, you can fill all the information on the right hand side, your name, email, etc. For like your information, and you can book an appointment for what you need, which department, such as the oncology, etc., whatever you need. This will help you find whatever you're booking. You can also get on the left hand side. You can see buttons for getting your quote now, like how much should the appointment will be, how much will the appointment cost on approximation and etc. You can also learn more about the pages. Next. Mm. Uh, Here are your medical records. Here you can see your name, your profile picture, your what your gender, the date of, your date of birth, where do you live, and your age. Yeah, and it shows all the and whatever other medical files you might have in the future, like what illness you had in the past, your medical history, etc. Thank you.
Yeah, yep. This is it for the presentation. We made three web pages. There's also one web page which I guess I forgot to add. Do you mind if I show it to you on the on Figma?
Yeah, please go on.
Can you see this?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, so Jimit will talk about it. Hey, Jimit, you there? Mm, I don't think so. He'll be. I don't know why he's not switching on his mic. Should I just continue?
Yeah, yeah, you
Yes,
can continue.
please.
Okay, so this is basically the account page where you can view your information. Suppose name is Jimit, like the gender, the age, and mobile number. Here you have three buttons where you can view your diet plan, which your doctor assigns you, the appointment history, or like basically whatever you have talked to the doctor about, and prescriptions where the doctor shows you, like it shows which medicines the doctor have prescribed you, and these are the different this is the format in which it will get displayed. Yeah, so this is it for the presentation. Should I stop sharing?
Yes, sure. Neil, Jimit, and
Mm.
Aditya, right?
Aditya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the experience that you had while building this website, this UI UX?
No, so this is the first time I'm using Figma. And usually I don't design like websites like this. I just code, and for the first time I used Figma, so it was a very unique experience, and it was comparatively very easy.
Okay, so did you code anything for the backend for database, anything connected?
Right now, just we are just learning database right now. So, are you asking about this current website or any previous
No, no,
this?
current website.
No, so we for current for the current website we haven't coded any thing for the backend right now, but in future we would love to.
Okay, so this was Neil, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Jimit and Aditya?
Yeah, we were designing I enjoyed designing the website in Figma, but yesterday night, like around halfway when I was done, my laptop died. Like honestly, I couldn't done more. Yesterday, I enjoyed doing it. I would love to do it more once my laptop gets fixed.
Okay, I hope it
Aditya.
gets fixed.
Hopefully.
What about you,
Its
Jimit?
laptop got short circuit, so we couldn't do much.
It's okay, it works here. Jimit is not
Yeah.
audible.
Yeah, I guess he. Um, I don't think so. He'll be. I'll just. Jimit, if you can speak, just open your mic. I don't think so. I don't know what's happening to him. Should I just call him on something?
No, no, it's fine. That's all from my end. I really like that you worked together to make this website, and I would like it more if you put more efforts into understanding the user first. Although it was a very good presentation as well, and that's from my end.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
am I audible, guys?
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, you're
Yes,
audible.
you're
Uh-huh.
audible, Jimit.
Yeah. So it was first time for me designing this website. Although we were doing in this sem we had some web development through coding, but through Figma it was for the first time. It was fun. Also looked up more than 10 or 15 websites for the healthcare, but at the end it didn't happen. But it was a great experience making through Figma. So that's on my end.
Thank you, Jimit.
So do we have to leave right now? Or we have to stay?
Sir, do you have anything to add?
No, I'm good. You covered all. That's,
Okay. Yeah, Neil, Jimit, and Aditya, you can leave.
Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation, for your efforts.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Next up, we have Team 67. Hi, Aska.
Hi, should I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Team 67, Frostfire. Sorry. So, my idea for this app was that it should be as simple as possible, very user friendly, and should have big buttons, relatively bigger than what is usually there, so that people of all ages can. All ages are able to navigate to the app. There are on the homepage there are four main categories, which is appointment, the personal, the content, and the history page. We'll look at each in detail. So the personal, it includes the profile section, the contact information, the preferences, and the insurance details. So the profile part includes some of the health information about the patient and the details about the patient. The contact information would be for the patient to update their phone number, email through which they are being sent messages about their appointments. The preferences are for the patient to choose the preference in terms of language, the screen display, whether it should be light or dark, etc. The insurance details is for the clinic or the doctor to know whom they have to bill the amount to, so that and for an easy way for the doctor to have access to these details. The next is the appointments part. In this there are three main sections, which is the upcoming, schedule new appointments, and past appointments. The schedule new appointments has a simple form in which the patient enters their details and selects the date, time, and doctor for the appointment. The upcoming appointments section has the highlights the important parts of the appointment and gives the patient an option to either cancel or reschedule the appointment. If they reschedule, it goes back to the schedule your appointment form, and some of the details are auto filled, others like the date, time, and the doctor they can choose again. The notifications is and also part of this appointment thing, as it informs the patient about their upcoming appointments. It's not included inside the appointment section, as if they open this app they should be able to see it right on the screen that if they have any appointments or not. So it's at the top right corner of the homepage. The history section includes the medical records, test results, prescription history, and bill history. The medical records, according to my interpretation, include the comments which the doctor has made in that visit, which the patient wants to access. So, according to the appointment date, each of the medical records are available in that section. Test results would include any of the lab results or any tests done, which the clinic or the doctor's side would upload. Then we have the prescription history. Many times the prescriptions are not managed as well as they should, or sometimes get lost. So in this they can see the medicines they have been prescribed and on which appointment they were prescribed. In the bill history, we have the status of the payment, and the three dots there would show the whole bill, which would include what the patient has been charged for. The status part is included because sometimes patients pay in installments instead of paying the whole amount upfront. That's why the status part is included. Then this is a feature I wanted to add is content. Content would include articles, videos based on the doctor's comments from the medical records, and these can be suggested using natural language processing by using the keywords in the doctor's comments or the prescription or the medical records. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank you, Asta.
thanks.
Thanks.
I would say this is very well thought, visualize in accordance to the problem statement. Like the UI very much and the options you have provided. The workflow is very pretty simple and I think very user friendly. So overall, I mean, good work actually.
Thank you.
Asta, I
Great
see.
presentation. Yes. Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, one question. Asta, I see that you are a single collaborator in this project. Is that true?
Yes,
Why so?
I was pretty confident I could do it on my own.
Yes, Asta, you actually did it. It's very nice, and you completed the presentation very well. I like that you understood the user and explained their problem and used a very good designing to, you know, make it very user friendly for the user. So it was nice. Thank you, Asta, for your efforts and your.
Thank you.
That was a great presentation, Asta. You may leave now.
Okay.
Thank you. Up next, we have Team 68. Hi guys, it's Vedant. Is Nikhil joining us as well?
Yeah, I'm here, Vedant.
Mm-hmm. Is Nikhil also joining us?
Yes, he should be here. And our
Okay.
third teammate, Pratyush, is also here.
I'll check with staff.
Cool.
My screen is visible, right? We are not starting. I'm just keeping it shared.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah.
Okay, please start, guys. Nikhil is also here.
Hey, am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Cool. So, good afternoon. Our team's name is MangoDB. We are team number 68. And MediPlus is the proposed solution we created to the problem statement given. So, this PPT essentially highlights the approach we had taken. Then we'll show you what we have actually created. So, the first step in our approach was identifying the actual problem statement. Like, what was the problem we need to solve? So upon reading the problem statement, we realized there were two problems. First one being the user having difficulty in accessing their medical records, and second being user facing difficulty in booking doctor appointments. Next slide. Then we no, the one before that. Right. So then we realized to create a solution, we need to first see who will be actually using our solution, who will be using our website. So upon further analysis of the problem statement, we came to the conclusion that there'll be two users. One would be the patients. Secondly, there would be doctors, and we need to create an interface for both of them where they could do their respective works. Next slide. So first, let's talk about patients. Next. So as we saw that patients had difficulty accessing their medical records. So we pondered and we thought what exactly could come under medical records which should be displayed and kept record of. So the first point was physique data, which is basically the standard age, height, weight, and then next is allergies. So it keeps a record of all the allergies the patient might have: egg allergy, nut allergy, etc. Then current vitals is something like body temperatures, heart rate, etc. Something which is available, which can be imported from most smartwatch applications. Then the third section we had was requested tests and results. As doctors often recommend tests, this would our solution would provide a one-stop interface for all tests and the result. And then there is a section for ongoing medication and treatments. So both the patient and doctor can keep track of all the medication and treatments a patient is going through, and the doctor can keep this in mind while giving patient further medication or treatments. Then there is also a section for past reports where all the reports by previous doctors can be appended. Next part of the problem statement was appointments. So the three things we saw was available doctors, and then this that would display all the details of the doctor, like their qualifications, years of experience, etc. And then there was the doctor schedule from which the patient could select their desired time slot. Then there was the doctor side of the interface. So first thing, when the doctor logged in, he will see his dashboard, which will be basically upcoming appointments, which would be like patients and what time slot they have chosen, and a few basic statistics regarding how many patients are coming, how many have cancelled, etc. I think you went. Next slide. Yeah, I think that is it for the presentation. We'll now directly be showing you the final work, what we have done. Nikhil, Pratyush, take over.
Just give me a while.
Sure.
My screen is visible.
Yes.
So, first of all, we made a landing page so as to welcome our users. We'll be having a search bar, which from where you can directly search up all the doctors. You can basically specify the granularity of your search and when you can localize your search and make it more specific, and all the facilities we can offer. Although we have not implemented this part, it is still, as it was not the part of the problem statement, but it can be something that can be expanded upon. So yes, then we created a just 1 second. Just then we created a login sign up part. So Nikhil,
Yeah, so from here on, wait,
login
take to the
login sign up.
login page. So here, visible, visible, as Pratyush.
Yes, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Nikhil. Hello.
Pratyush, I think
Hello,
you should carry on if Nikhil.
yeah, मैं आ गया. Net is shown as a little bit on net issue currently. So here we are on the login page. There are two modes like login and register. So if, for example, let's take it to register. Pratyush, you have to stop following me. Net issue in my idea. So here we can see like the patient can register register with all his information and everything. And if a doctor has to register with a MediPlus, you can directly click on register as a doctor, fill up your information and all the necessary information, directly click on sign up, and this a doctor's dashboard will open where you can see the total appointments and how many of them are cancelled, and also the appointments, the upcoming appointments here. We have kept like example Ronnie Barwa, like the date, the time, and its status, if it has been completed or not. Then even we have provided a search bar above. Search bar is there where you can directly type the patient name or UID. So for example, we type here Sam Johnson, and as you can see below Sam Johnson, the UID number is present. Once we enter the UID or the patient name, this dashboard will open where the doctor can check all the vitals, stats, body temperature, and as we can see here, we have represented the blood pressure graph. Also, we have patient recent visits. So, like all the doctors that have been registered with MediPlus, though and is connected to the patient, their results and doctor's report will be visible. So even in the case if the doctor is not registered with MediPlus, the patient can manually upload the report so that the current doctor has entire medical record and the history of the patient. Along with on the right, we have created a uh, patient card where we can update, share, and his age and his marital status, weight, and the current allergies he is having. Now, this is from the doctor's perspective. Now, what if a patient logs in? When a patient will log in, he will directly be yeah. So here, if a patient logs in, he will be directed to the patient dashboard. Like the patient logs in. This is the patient dashboard. Again, it is the entire same thing, but here the patient can edit his information. He can check his ongoing medication, what medication he is on, and also if a doctor logs in, he can change his ongoing medication date and prescribe him more medicine if he needs one. So and also we have provided a logout button. So once you click log out, you will be redirected to the login page again. So again, if that's it, yeah, thank you.
The search for doctor feature.
So yeah, so the search feature for the doctor, if you search and we have given examples here, if like Synergy Dental Clinics, they are a dentist with 12 plus year of experience. You can click on book appointment, and it will once it will book your appointment and a slot has been appointed to you.
You can select a particular slot from here.
Yeah, and the search bar for this appears on top of the user dashboard only. From there only he can search all the doctors, and then the search page results appear. Then this appointment booking can be done accordingly. I think that would be it for our presentation. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Vedant, Pratyush, and Nikhil. I liked your presentation, although I feel like this is mid-work and because the fonts are not matching.
Yes, ma'am. So the thing was, our main purpose for this hackathon was to learn, right? We didn't have much experience using Figma, and we tried overnight. We experimented a lot, and we tried to make it as professional as possible. Yet, of course, we couldn't achieve perfection. But and so yeah, there are a few things here and there, like the font doesn't match, font size doesn't match, etc. We'll
Yeah.
definitely keep these things in mind next time, and we'll improve upon the small details.
Yeah, thanks. No more questions from my end.
I'm also done. Thank you. It was good overall.
Okay, thank you guys. Up next is Team 69. Hi guys, please start presenting.
Okay, I'll share my screen. So, according to the problem statement, we had to design a website which was user friendly for Monica, and a portal which could essentially help her manage her information, and as well as allow all the doctors to view the patient records also. So we've created a portal called Wealthy, and so basically there's a lot of personalization that can also take place as to the appointment management and also any emergencies. And so this is the link to our design. So we start with the home page, wherein we've created a login button and a register now for new users. As you scroll down, you get some of the testimonials from previous customers or patients. So the login button takes you to another page where you could enter your username, password. And the register also takes you to another page. For example, for if you're a customer
And when you confirm, so entering your details, so you get to another page, which is your main home page. And over here, you can see an option to book an appointment, any previous prescriptions that you might have uploaded, any upcoming appointments that you have on a calendar, and a couple of options on the top. So here, if you go for get care, there's any urgent care numbers or any medical emergency numbers that you can get. Find a doctor leads you to all the different doctors that we have available, from general physicians to pediatricians, and the list could go on below this. And then when you go here, you look at the patient's profile. So this is the editable part of it, which was one of the problems that they had to be able to manage their
Dhruvi, your voice is breaking.
uh, hello.
Yeah, continue.
Am I audible?
Your voice is cracking quite a bit.
Can you take over?
Can you share the screen?
Kushi, can you complete
Screen?
this?
Yeah. Dhruvi, can you just share the screen? I think she's unable to do that, so this was the page that we were on. This is basically the customer or the patient profile, which consists of different variables such as their age, weight, blood type, etc., which they can edit based on the requirements. Also, apart from the user, there is also the facility to have doctor profiles. So the homepage of for a doctor would look like this. So if they're required for any urgent care, the schedule would come up here, and they can also store some patient reports that they might need for future references. And similarly, like the patient had for upcoming appointments, they can see all their appointments listed down here below in a calendar type of way. And there's also a search bar, which was also there for the patients, where they can enter any suppose doctor's name or the location they want to visit, or they can also filter by concern. Similarly, for the doctors, they can search by patient name, the date of the appointment, or the patient ID. The doctor also has a profile which has similar details like their age, the education, the experience, their work hours, and their about me section. The action bar for the doctors is a little different from the patients, because here the first action is emergencies, where they can see all the emergencies listed below, and they also have access to all the numbers here. If there's any emergency that has come up, it will pop up here, and they'll also get a notification for the same. And the doctor can access patient records. Here, it lists all the patient records with their name, the ID, phone numbers, the previous appointment date, and the reason for the checkup. Upon clicking these buttons, they'll also be they'll be led to another page which will store all the patient records from the beginning. So all the dates for the appointments, then all the prescriptions that they've been given, all the medication that they've taken or they are taking, which also can be filtered. They can search for the patient here, and it can show all the results as a scroll bar. So just a second. So why we chose our solution? So as you've observed, our design is very minimal, intuitive, and easy on the eye. So we wanted to provide a portal which is very simple for users and also efficient at the same time. So it seamlessly integrates the functionalities but that both a patient or a doctor would require with easy navigation. And they can also switch between pages very easily since they see their options on the screen at all times. So overall, it enhances the patient and doctor experience by providing a platform where they can store all their records, access their records, edit their own information, which can be managed by both the patients and is also accessible to the doctors. So that was basically it. Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you, sir.
I think a few pointers. I mean, maybe it comes with some experiences. For a patient, I mean, you don't really allow a patient to modify their allergies and everything, right? Because that becomes a concern. If they change something and the doctor is not aware, then it's not right. A doctor, other way, the doctor can change the allergies info. So that
Okay.
patient information should be read only information, except the height and weight that can be changed.
Okay.
Again, one more maybe because we normally want a user to have minimum clicks. So your login page, if you go to the first page, you could have that login screen on the same page, right?
Okay. So minimizing the number of pages overall.
Yeah, so this instead of having login list, now you could just show the username and password here
Okay.
directly.
Okay.
So that reduces the click, right?
Right.
So, but otherwise, I like the content wise, it's good. It actually addresses some of the problem statements, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank
the
you
theme
so
is
much.
also good.
Thank you.
Are you using any technology for this?
Uh,
Like Figma?
Yeah, we used Figma for most of the design and some of the elements like the profile pictures and some fonts. We use Canva for that because Canva is a great selection of elements like that.
Okay. Good. So what has been your experience on this activity?
So it was actually speaking from my experience, it was the first hackathon that I've taken part in. And this 18-hour time was a little stressful because we started on time and we were able to finish very much on time. So we had to first brainstorm, go through all the ideas and assess all the solutions that we could uh, take and all the different paths we could take while making this. And then overall, it was a very um, very how do I frame it? Very valuable experience because this time constraint, especially, and the very well-defined problem statement lead me to believe that it is kind of how real life experiences are going to be like.
Okay, great. Great. I like it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team Adventures.
Thank you, guys. You may leave. Hi, Team 70. Please present whenever you're ready.
Uh, Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Please let me know if my screen is visible to you.
It's visible.
Okay. A very good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity for letting us present our project in front of you. Before I start, let me introduce my team, Hypertext Assassin X64, and we have made a project where there, which is medical healthcare website. I, Fahad Khan, and I have my team members with me, Dhruv Mehta and Chinmay Tullu. So according to the problem statement we have received, we were asked to make a user-friendly website because there was some user who have used some other website, and according to that, she faced certain different situations where she didn't really like that website. So we have to overcome those drawbacks in our website. So our aim would be to make a user-friendly website, a healthcare website, and to ensure that we are including much more features in our website as compared to others, which will really make us stand out. So, according to the problem statement, we have to make a user-friendly website. And when it comes to user-friendly website, the first thing comes into mind, into picture is the color palette. So we have made use of two color palettes. One color palette is of making use of the dark green and along with the light yellow background, which makes the user use the website very, very well. As a targeted audience are the patients or the people who actually come to see for the healthcare, they are mostly mentally disturbed or something or the else are going in their mind. So we have made the use of this sober color which feel pleasant to eyes. Again, the UX part of it is a good prototyping where each page really has a link to the previous page. So and again, the making of the website, we have coded the entire website. It is completely in the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript codes. Along with that, we have made use of Bootstrap and Figma. So I will take this opportunity to introduce you to my website right now. I will present the website. So this is our website. This is the landing page of our website where exactly in front, when the page has been loaded, we have a carousel, which is the attractive part of our website. As far as the website is concerned, whenever anyone who really wants to get attracted to the website, they first see the landing page. So your this landing page, the carousel, which covers the entire landing page, has a descriptions of various features which we have on our website. So here you can see that we have the hospitals, the a separate page for searching for hospital. Then here we have the uh, about a website, what the website does. Now, scrolling down here, we have multiple features and the multiple popular services of our website. So, clicking to each and every div or each and every container which leads to another pages, which where you can get much and more information about this. Then again, we have a donation page, which I don't really think so every website does really has. And this is what really makes us stand out. As you can see that along with the healthcare medicine, we have multiple features. Like altogether, we have 25 features, which includes all the major and the minor features. So here you can have the donation information, again, a carousel, which is attractive. And then scrolling down, we have some informations which a doctor wants to convey towards patient. So here we have just included three of it because according to the survey, user does not really prefer to scroll much. So the entire homepage is ended in just four scrolls. Talking about the next feature we have is the testimonials, or you can say the stories of the people which the website, the web their company has treated. Then scrolling below, we have the uh, footer of it. Here we have also have the FAQ section where people can serve and look for their questions which they really want to answer. Again, moving forward, talking about the sign up and login pages. Here, if the user enters as it is a UI UX website, let us just enter some random data. And signing up, it leads to the registration form. The registration form also leads to it's a used registration form. And again, upon clicking submit, it leads to the profile page of it. Here we have a big profile page where it covers the entire exact problems, it's the solutions to all the problem mentioned in the problem statement. So here we have the overview of it. Here, like if we directly go to the appointment section, here we have the appointment section where the user can book the appointment. The major problem which was faced by a person user in the problem statement was it was not having a user-friendly UI for their booking the appointment. Here, if it actually here we have here there are two ways of booking appointment. You can actually select after selecting the date, you can select the city, then hospital, and then timing, or else you can select the hospitals on the map itself. Again, for a person to book the appointment, of course, personal details are also required. If you actually click on the book appointment right now, the data is sent to the server, and then the server can access the data and the appointment is booked. Now, the second solution to the problem statement was the access of the records of the data. So here we introduce the profile section where the person can access to the multiple things along with their daily statistics, how much calories they burn, how much water they really drink, and then weekly targets and all. Along with that, they also have the recent medical records where they can access to the medical records of what recent diagnosis they have done. Along with that, they also have the recent appointment records where they also can access which doctors they have like consulted at which date, in which hospital, how much amount of fees was paid. Now, here we also have the prescription where they can access the recent prescription. So this particular page of the user, which is the profile section of the user, covers the entire data of the user, which the user might expect to be there. Along with that,
I'm
prescription.
so sorry to interrupt, but can you please speed it up a little?
Okay, sure. So along with that, we also have the BMI calculator, the prescribed doctor with which the user looks might be looking for, then the medical packages for sure, and then again the uh, best feature of a website is that we really have a working chatbot where the user can really interact with the AI in order to get the answers to the questions. Uh, Along with the user interface, we also have the admin page where we have introduced the recent appointments which the uh, admin or the doctors must have been looking for, and this cover up the entire website. Let us like I'll just take 2 minutes to introduce the rest of the features. We also have mental health uh, up section for the user to actually browse through in order to if he or she really wants about the mental health. Thank you. This is all what our website we have worked on.
Thank you, Fahad. Actually, I feel that you have done a lot of features in your website, and from my end, I think you should focus on the what was the problem statement first, and then additional features can be added later on as well. But main features are more important so that the user can be helped. You should
Uh,
think about the user first. That's my opinion.
According to the problem statement, it really mentioned the appointment page and the user data. So I guess we have really covered the entire section of it.
When you started the presentation, right, you explained about the features, that how many features you have, the it makes it this that makes it the best thing, but it's not really about that. You should have started with the features that is directed towards the user, which the user needs. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so thank you.
Anything else, sir? Sir, you want to
Uh,
add?
no, it's all about our website.
Yeah, nothing wrong. I mean, she's right. You could have planned your presentation, so we could have got more on the problem statement. And this, I mean, it's definitely good. No doubt about that. I think you have done a better job on designing. The only part is we could have dragged the conversation right from the problem statement, the solution for that, and then the special additional features what you are doing. So that way it could have been more impressive and focused, right?
Oh yes, I accept that.
Yeah, that's fine. How much time did it take to design this? Was it
Apparently, it took 18 to 20 hours for us to design it, the time which was allotted us for the hackathon.
in comparison? It looks a lot. Okay, but that's good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You may leave. Next up is Team 71. Are you guys both joining from the same device?
Ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Balmukund Sharma. I'm from Team 71. I'm the one who will be like presenting you.
Okay, start whenever you're ready.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. Ma'am, you can see.
Yes, it's visible.
Well, good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Balmukund Sharma from Team 71. Will be presenting you my prototype that I made on the problem statement. So going forward, we saw first problem statement, which was said
Hi,
that a lady named.
sorry to interrupt you, but can you just like ignore the introduction part? We can go to your solution right away.
Oh, sure. Like it will take only 2 minutes. It is going to a solution part only. So by going on analyzing the problem statement, we come to four major points, like the user was having a problem with difficulty in appointment booking, accessing medical records online, confusing user interface, and fourth is, which is most major point, like lack of user friendly design. So for the solutions part, we came for UI portal to make a user interface portal to which is easily understandable for doctors and patients. It is a user friendly healthcare information is also there, is and it is easy to use. For going on with a web page preview, uh, this is the home page which is shown in Windows page, and as well as in Android or iOS. We have the furthermore pages that which has been included, and at last is this is the contact details. Well, this is the like proof of which has been showing in Windows and in mobile, to a screenshot of that, and this can be used in every sort of thing like iOS, Android, and Windows. So this is the link that we can access to. Now I'm going to a link. So majorly this website is made in Canva. The homepage is like this. When we just go in a homepage, we can see a quote, heaven where your peace of mind is prioritized, focusing on women's health as a primary concern. Like we can book a consultation or an appointment which was given in a problem statement. Second is the commitment that it does. So third is accessing centralized records and reports for a patient informations, where you can access to a patient's reports, as well as doctor can also access its reports. Uh, Next comes the services that they give, like maternity service, surgical procedure, and gynecological services. There are no, it has been put like three doctors mainly has been put here to show that they are the person who can like diagnose you whenever they are available, and many more doctors are added. And at last is the contact details that it has been. So basically it covers all the things like booking of an appointment, and as well as uh, checking of reports checking of reports of patients by family members or in a doctor. So with this like we can the summary which we saw, like a, p- what a problem statement asks was person named Monica was having a problem, and what we have come to a solution for that to make it very much easy to access the portal in a very easy manner, where you can book an appointment, you can check the reports, as well as you can get info of doctors too. So yeah, this is the end of my presentation right now. Thank you.
So Balmukund, you just presented the pages with the accessibility points, right? Like where you can access appointments and records, right?
Yeah, so like I have made a website about that, but like it is not in too deep like this, but the pages which is made by me like at that time, which
Okay.
can be accessible further.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which backend technology you're using for this?
I'm using Canva.
Okay. Yeah, the site looks soothing.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Should I share it once more, or like?
No, that's fine. I'm just Kanish has any questions.
No, I don't have anything to add. You covered the points. Thank you,
Okay, ma'am.
Palmuthan.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
your
ma'am.
efforts and your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for time to giving me for this presentation. Thank you, ma'am. May I leave?
Thank you so much. You may leave.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Is it
Hi.
just you from Team 72?
No, actually, yeah, my teammate has
Okay.
just joined.
Yes, present whenever.
Yeah. Can you just see my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Good evening, everyone. Can you tell the most important thing in everyone's life journey? It's life and time. Life teaches us the value of time, and time teaches us the value of life. On that note, we'll start our presentation. So our uh, so our um, so our website aims to navigate through the users and make the website more user friendly for the user by giving the doctor's name in less period of time. So we'll look into the problems of the website. Most of the websites are not user friendly. There is more like of pop-ups and the website is more cluttered for the users. And even the safety or the security is not really good for most of the websites. So our website's aim is to make the website more, the reach of the website should be more higher and it should be for the wider range of audience so that it can be viewed for, not only for the tech savvy people or even for children and even for the old age people. Next slide. Now we look into so basically what is the major thing between a doctor and patient? It's the trust. So our website aims to make a trust and even a transparent trust between a doctor and the patient by not sharing information to any other website or leaking through the information. So this is the aim of our website. Now I would like Danya to cut.
Okay, there are different key elements which are involved in our website that is becoming more user friendly and it reach wider audience as Chaitanya has mentioned before. We have we have done this user interface using HTML and CSS. We have connected the database PHP in the backend. We have made the website more visually appealing and user friendly because there might be elder audience who might not be familiar with the technological part and might not be easily navigate through the whole website because of the ads or the buttons which are short. Um, and we have made the website performance more accessible. We have used the color format which is like white and green, which is beneficial for the colorblind people because they might not see the other bright colors. And we had increased our interactive features and security by providing various features. We will talking it about in the next slide. And we had also used also used customized customized features into the website so that it feels like more familiar. There are chatbots and there are query forms which can be added also. Because of the time constraint, we couldn't add it to the website right now. This is the website screenshots where first we'll ask the doctor and the patient, so that the two panels would be very different and two user interface would be different. If it is cluttered into the same thing, it might be difficult to understand. And so that's why we made two different panels where the booking appointment would be available for the all the patients, so that they can access it. But for the records and for the assign appointments, personalized appointments, we had made a login form and the sign up form so that it is more secure and people might not access. This is towards the right side. We have put a welcome to the user, personalized with their name, so that it feels more eco-friendly and user might feel more special and customized. And we had given rating features, booking appointments, which opens to the booking appointment for the personalized one. And for the doctor, we have given another form where it asks for the certificate thing, so that it verifies the genuinity of a doctor. Um, and we for the doctor, we have put booking assignment, and we have put the appointments and as well as the records, which opens to the next web page, which tells us about the appointments which are done in the past, and which are yet to be done. The past one will not be accessible, but the present meeting would open to the calendar. And this is the database picture which I have included. And this is the records. If you can't directly access to the database and the backend people want to access